I made a video the other day and I was saying how I'm tired of people complaining about their situations and they're not doing anything about it. And this is particularly coming from a friend, a girl I used to be cool with. She would constantly complain about not having no money, about being broke, about not being able to pay her bills. Complain about how the her baby daddies wasn't helping, and just overall like how she has to work a lot. And I got to the point where I really don't want to hear that kind of complaining anymore from anybody. It's not just her, it's really from anybody, because at the end of the day, us as grown women, us as adults, period, we have to be serious. Like we got to become more serious about about our happiness, about some kind of freedom in our lives, about some kind of stability. What is you doing constantly complaining about your situation and you're not willing to change? You're not willing to put your big girl pants on and do what you got to do. Y'all, if you don't know me, my name is Vaisha. I'm a caregiver of three. I'm actually at work right now. I'm finna get off in the next like 50 minutes. But I started my making money online journey as a caregiver, no, as a content creator, a digital and affiliate marketer. And I have been making money with all three of those. So on this channel, I basically share with y'all my journey, share with y'all what works for me, how you could get started. We talk about drawing closer to God. We talk about just elevation, like period. So if this is something that you feel like you could relate to, something that you even feel like you may like a little bit, or something that you just want to watch, go ahead and click that subscribe button, y'all. But we finna talk about the great lock in, because we really need to lock in right now, y'all. Like it's serious. Like there are people who are losing their jobs. There are people who's having mental breakdowns. There are people who are down to their last dollar, and they don't know how they're gonna feed their kids. They don't know how they're gonna get their car fixed. I was just working with a lady the other day, and she was saying, man, I really gotta come to work. I really need to check, but my car down. What I'm gonna do? Y'all, we finna discuss all that, because at the end of the day, we gotta take some kind of accountability. We are where we at in life. It's our fault. It's our fault. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. Going back to what I opened up the video with, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Stop hanging around people who are constantly complaining. I had to do that. If they are constantly complaining and they are not willing to change their situations around, they keep telling you their problems, and they not providing any kind of solutions, and they always looking for you to just hear it. Ain't nothing wrong with being a shoulder to lean on and cry on. Nothing is wrong with that. That's not what I'm saying. But there's a lot wrong with it if you're constantly hearing that from them, if it's consistent. You get what I'm saying? If it's always and all the time. And how it's a big problem when you start to feel drained, like you feel like your battery done died right after you had a conversation with them, or right after you was around them. You get what I'm saying? Because I had a friend like that, y'all, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. I had to cut her off because that's not the kind of energy that I need in my life, especially at a time like this. And if you're watching this, and if you have somebody in your life, maybe it's not a friend, maybe it's a cousin, maybe it's a sister, maybe it's it's I say a cousin, right? Maybe it's a coworker. Whoever you feel like is draining you, because now is not the time to entertain foolishness. That person needs to go off, rediscover themselves, refigure things out. You get what I'm saying? Give them that time and that space to do that. But please break up with those people. And if you're probably saying, okay, well, I don't want to break up with them completely. Okay, well, just become a distance. Be somebody in a distance. Text them once a week. Check up on them. Let them know that you're here for anything, or be real with them and be like, hey, I appreciate you, but I don't want to constantly hear you complaining. I don't want to be around that. Be real with people, y'all. Be real. I'm telling you. But you should not be around that. You should not be around it, and you should not be hearing it, period. This is how we're going to lock in for the next 4 months. First of all, I need everybody to understand, who's ever underneath the sound of my voice. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody's coming to save me. I'm still working full-time hours, but I'm believing definitely before the year is out that's going to be over with. I'm going to be making enough money from my business, from my 3 streams of income that I'm making. And by the way, if you are ready to learn 3 streams of income, from doing one thing, because that's what I'm doing. I do one thing, but I'm able to make 3 streams of income from that one thing, and that's how I've been getting paid I do have a free guide. All you got to do is go in my description, click the link, and it's going to take you to that free guide. And that free guide is going to show you everything that I'm doing to get done. Okay, but back on track. Nobody is coming to save you, y'all. We gotta take some kind of accountability for our lives. Like, your man ain't coming to save you. Your daddy not coming to save you. Your mama, your sister, your brother, your uncle, your coworker, they're not coming to save you. At the end of the day, we gotta put our foot down and handle our business. And you may be asking, Beisha, how do I handle my business? It starts with the mind first. You're not gonna get nowhere in life, you're not going to have no kind of progress or whatever if you don't get your mind right. You have to mentally tell yourself, I'm not going to be lazy no more. I'm going to be consistent. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try. I am gonna take this seriously. I'm gonna be determined. You have to speak words over yourself, y'all. And today, I wish I had my list by me, but I made a whole list of confirmations. It's a whole page and a half of confirmations that I made towards myself, specifically dealing with my finances. But my confirmations say stuff like money comes to me effortlessly. I don't have to work super duper hard to get a decent paycheck anymore because I'm making consistent money from my phone. I am a wealth magnet. I don't have to work two jobs to get good money. I can make that kind of money from my business. That's the affirmations that I have on a piece of paper. And what them affirmations do, their mindset. I'm mentally getting them words installed in my brain so I can act upon it, consistently believe it. You get what I'm saying? I'm speaking life into myself. I'm speaking prosperity to myself. And I don't know who's watching this. I don't know who this is for, but you're going to have to do the exact same thing. You're not exempt from this. Get you a piece of paper. Write down specifically. Now, when you get this piece of paper, go ahead and be specific with it, but we're going to take it area by area. And when I mean area by area, so you can do one paper for your finances, one paper for your health, another paper for your relationship with God, another paper for y'all get what I'm saying. Another paper to make for your emotions, for your emotions to be stable. You can speak those affirmations into your emotions, so you won't feel like you emotionally all over the place sometimes. Because I know I could be. But y'all, them affirmations are really going to help you. Stop overlooking affirmations. And this is going to be the first part. Do not overlook affirmations anymore, especially coming into the last quarter of the year. No. Get you a piece of paper, write down, like for me today, I wrote down at least 25, 30 things. So I don't know, whatever floats your boat, but the more affirmations, the better. And I guess what? I fold them affirmations up and I put them underneath my pillow and I say them every night before I go to bed and every morning when I wake up. That's just me. But I'm telling y'all what's going to help y'all, because y'all got to get these things mentally inside of y'all brain. It all starts here. It all starts here. The second thing we're going to do, we have to understand picking up extra hours on your job, getting a second job, that's not smart. I'm just being real, and I made another video about this on TikTok as well. It's not smart. Not no more. This is not 2018. This is not 2017 no more. I'm just saying, y'all, please listen to me, because I've been there. I've worked 2, 3 jobs before. I was 21, 22 working 2 jobs. You get what I'm saying? I work 12 to 16 hour shifts at the nursing home. That is not smart. Just a few weeks ago, I called my job and told my job I won't be picking up no extra hours because I have a business. I'm finna work on my business, and that income that I'm missing out from this job, I'm gonna make it in my business. And I believe that, and I stand on that. So I don't know who's watching this, but at the end of the day, you have to realize you are wasting time picking up them extra hours on your job, because let me tell you something, you're going to get paid and it may look like a lot. You get what I'm saying? You may make an additional extra couple of hundreds of dollars, but you could have made 10 times more than that by starting a business, by starting a little side hustle, by starting a little online opportunity. I'm telling you what I know. So get out of your mind that, oh, I have to go ahead and I have to work overtime. That's enough of that. Y'all, please listen to me. Listen, I'm not going to stray you the wrong way. The most convenient way you can make money today in 2025. Now, I can't speak for 2016, 2017. because that was years ago, but I could speak about what's going on now. The easiest way is to make money on your phone through social media. I'm just saying, and that's the quickest way as well. Because all you got to do on your part is just be consistent. If you could be consistent, if you could talk to a specific group of people, and if you could provide value, if you could entertain people, if you could educate people, I'm telling you, give your, give yourself a few weeks, give yourself 3 months, 4 months. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. But give it a try. Why not bet on yourself? Why not? What else do you have to lose? Seriously, that's a serious question. If you are enjoying what I'm saying, drop a heart in the comments because I need to know that. I need to know y'all understand, y'all feeling me, that y'all vibing with me right now. Okay, that was the second thing. The third thing we're gonna do, we have to pick a high income skill. We got to pick something that we can learn, y'all. A lot of people are scared. I was scared when I was in a nursing home. I was scared. I wasn't ready to invest into myself. I wasn't ready to start a side hustle. I wasn't ready to, I wasn't ready because I just felt like I was safe. Why go ahead and bet on myself when I could get a guaranteed paycheck in a nursing home? That was my mindset back then. But looking back, that was a poverty mindset. I was thinking poorly. I wasn't thinking wealth. I wasn't thinking richness. I wasn't thinking prosperity. I was thinking about just trying to survive. You get what I'm saying? And let me tell y'all something. And I'm not trying not to get emotional. I was miserable. I was miserable because I was working all them hours. My checks was 27, 28, 2,900 every 2 weeks. That's good money, but I had to bust my butt for them checks. That wasn't nothing pretty. I remember my blood pressure started going up. And then I got on my knees and I prayed to God. I'm like, Lord, can you provide me an easier way to make some money? Because, I'm too young for this. I was 26, 27 going through this, y'all. 25, 26, 27 going through this. I'm 29. And I feel so bad for myself because I feel like I'm just behind. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I could have been started this business, but I was playing. So I don't know who's watching this, but you're going to have to pick a high income skill. And let's just say, you know, let's just say you're busy, you get what I'm saying? You got kids, you're busy, you're working full time on a job, and then when you get off, you got to take care of your kids. Cool. Start content creation. That's the least you can do. The least you can do is take your phone out, post on a platform at least 3 times a day. Well, hold up. I ain't going to say that because we got to study these platforms because these platforms are different. You can't post 3 times a day on one platform and then think it's okay. These I'm gonna be honest with y'all. These social media platforms, they got their own thing going on. That's why I tell anybody before you get into content creation, research the platform before you choose it. Because I know for sure on IG, it's not smart for you to post 3 times a day on IG. You're better off with doing one. Posting 1 time a day on IG is perfect. Posting twice is kind of pushing it, but they'll let it fly. But IG really cares about engagement. They want to see you commenting, sharing, liking. You get what I'm saying? They want to see you making connections on IG. Okay, we're going off track, but y'all, I am gonna make a separate video about these different social media platforms and what they have to offer. But if you want more information about how you can monetize on these platforms, I got you. Just comment monetization in the comment section below, and I will make a separate YouTube video about monetizing on these platforms. But the least you could do is start content creation. If you are a busy person with a job, maybe you watching this, you got 2 jobs. The least you can do is pull out that camera, pull out this phone, pull out this camera, record a minute videos, and I'm gonna just drop a gem out there. TikTok is where it's at right now. TikTok is the easiest platform to grow on. With TikTok, they reward you for how many times you post. They are going to reward you on TikTok. I just hate that the app is shaky. You get what I'm saying? Because one day it's here today, and then I heard they threatening us with another ban next month. So you get what I'm saying. But YouTube, let's talk about YouTube. YouTube is perfect for new content creators. YouTube is not, this is what I love about YouTube. It's not the same how it was back in the day when it first came out. YouTube is definitely more lenient, y'all. Like anybody could blow up on YouTube right now. Anybody could get monetized quickly. You see what I'm saying? And earning subscribers on this app is super duper easy. I thought it was hard. I thought it was hard. That wasn't until I started posting consistent. I started uploading my videos. I'm like, oh, these subscribers coming. Okay. I liked it that y'all. And then I had people, who said that they love my videos. They were liking it. And I was getting blessed on this platform. And I've been overlooking YouTube because I always thought YouTube was hard. YouTube is not hard. Start you a channel. Talk about. Do me a favor. Talk about after you get off of work. Talk about your day after work. Give us some value. Talk about. So if you work in a fast food, I don't know. I'm just throwing something out there. Get on here after your day at work. Talk about your day working at Sonic. I used to work at Sonic, so I'm gonna use Sonic. Talk about your day working at Sonic, and any kind of tips that you would give somebody who's looking to get into fast food. You get what I'm saying? Do you have any kind of value? Do you have an entertaining story for us, y'all? That's what I mean. Get on this app, post every day. This is what y'all don't understand. These apps are testing you. These platforms are testing you. They want to see how consistent you can be, and they're going to bless your consistency. They're going to bless it. So if you are like, girl, I want to start, I do. The least you could do is make content. The least you can do. You're gonna have to pick a high income skill. And if you, let's just say, you're not ready to invest into yourself. Let's just say that you really want to get the ball rolling and things started. Pick one platform. I dare you. I triple darn dare you to pick one platform and post on that platform. Well, depends on the platform, but post on it at least every day. Okay, we're gonna safe to say once a day for 30 days, for 60 days, for 90 days, and then come back and talk to me. So let's get into the fourth thing, y'all. The fourth thing that I love talking about, because now that I see what this could do for my life, I look at it completely different. I used to be one of the ones who hated this stuff, and I was always shaky about it. Oh, I was always scared about it. Investing into some kind of knowledge, some kind of training, some kind of skill. You get what I'm saying? That could better you, that could make you better. And I hate the how the way people look at investing, how the way most people look at investing, because I was one of the ones who was like, I ain't giving away my hard earned money, because first of all, I gotta pay my bills. Second of all, I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm being real with y'all. That's what I was thinking. And I was like, third of all, I just ain't got it like that. Like, that's how I was thinking, y'all. But y'all, now that I've been on this journey for almost a year, I can honestly say investing is probably one of the most precious things I've ever did before starting my journey. A lot of stuff I did not know. I was not smart in because I thought I had it all figured out. But I didn't. And then something so inside of me was like, you know what? It's time for you to invest. You got all this going for you. You got all this hypeness. You're ready to work hard. You're ready to make your dreams come true. The only thing you need to do right now is invest. And I did, y'all. But let me tell y'all how I did, because I was working at a nursing home, like I mentioned before, when I was ready to invest. And I wound up saving my money. I remember saving my money because, like I said, I had things to pay. So I wound up saving my money. I found the perfect thing that I knew could help me get to where I was trying to get at. So when I found it, and when I seen the price for it, I said, okay, that's doable. So I saved my money, and then when I was ready, I went ahead and I joined the community. Now, if you want to know what community I'm talking about, it is the very first thing I started off with. I started my journey off with this community, and it has blessed me tremendously. It's still blessing me today. It's blessing thousands upon thousands, tens of thousands of people. And I really want to share it with you, y'all. I really do want to share it with you. It's called the Ultimate Branding Course. It's the number one place to start, especially for beginners. If you're ready to grow, scale a business online, if you're ready to grow, scale, and become a profitable brand online, a profitable name. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you the key of how you're gonna get on top. Let me tell you the key of how you go start seeing consistent income. You're gonna need to make sure you have an unbreakable brand. Your branding is what is gonna make you a whole lot of money. And this is from what I learned inside of here, and from what I have seen with my eyes. Your brand is the key to financial freedom. It is the key to unlocking things, to walking in rooms, to being, to walk to just having this overall balanced life. Like you ain't gotta worry about, you know, living paycheck to paycheck. You ain't gotta worry about picking up extra hours on your job. Cause that was all me, y'all. That was me. That was me, and I needed something that can at least show me how can I get this done. How can I do it? And that's exactly what it did, y'all. So let me tell you a little bit about the Ultimate Branding course. It's actually a community. It's a community of, like, I think we got like 55,000 plus members, entrepreneurs inside of the community. So it has like over 400 videos, a training. It has training videos. It has videos teaching you exactly how to sell, how to market, how to brand. It has mindset videos. It teaches you a lot about identifying your target audience. It teaches you a lot about going on social media, monetization. It teaches you how to make the right kind of content that actually converts. It teaches you how to sell. Y'all have so much inside of there. I'm just trying to remember it all, y'all. It teaches you how to sell on these different platforms. And it also comes with when you join, you get welcome into 2 mentorship groups. So you're never gonna. What I love about the Ultimate Branding course is that you're never gonna be alone. You're gonna be welcome into 2 mentorship groups. The first one is UBC itself, of course, and then the second one is called Faith-Based Digital Marketing. So you're welcome into those 2 communities, and if you need tips on growing your business, if you need advice, if you need some kind of guidance, and furthermore guidance and support, we got you. And then we have 2 weekly calls. We got one on Monday and we got one on Wednesday. The one on Monday is mindset calls. We have the Monday at 9 o'clock in the morning. And then the one on Wednesday is the Q&A. So people get on there, they ask questions concerning their business. It's usually about sales, usually about how they can market themselves better. It's usually about their branding. It's usually about, little small maybe things that they may need to improve on. The 2 co-creators, they get on the call and they answer those questions one by one. So you're always going to have the support. You're always going to have the guidance that you need. And like I said, the community is filled with 55,000 plus members. So you can network with those people. You can find inspiration. You can ask questions. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can make actual use of that community. It's 24/7 support. So anytime you may need to reach out, or anytime you may need somebody to talk to, somebody to hold your hand, we got you. Like, they got you inside the community. And then another thing I want to share about the Ultimate Branding course is that it comes with over 20,000 plus done for you digital products. So if you do want to start selling digital products, there's a whole vault inside of there, and it also has content made for you too. And then what another thing I love about the Ultimate Branding course is that it's 85-cent commission earnings. So when you join, you're able to resell the whole community, and you're able to earn 85% of that sale. And that's amazing. That's extra income. Now, you don't have to resell it if you don't want to, but it's some extra money that could go inside your pocket, because there are a lot of people who don't resell it and they just focus on the information inside of the community. And there also are a lot of people who go ahead and they resell it because, hey, it's another way for us to get paid. So but this is perfect if you've been trying to find something that you can start off with. You get what I'm saying? If you've been trying to find the right mentorship, the right coaching, if you've been trying to find the right kind of trainings because you're ready to start your journey, you just don't know exactly where to begin, and then you need in-depth training. You get what I'm saying? Like, you need guidance, you need support. I that was me. That was all me. So I got you. Just go ahead and look in my description. And y'all, the UPC comes with so much other things. I gotta get a list. I gotta get a piece of paper, man, and write everything down of what it come with. But go ahead and look in my description box. It's gonna say UBC on it. And just click that link, read over it. Please read before you join the community today. And you can start your business. You can literally start this. You can literally join excuse me, join this community today and you can start earning the next day or the following week or the following month. Everybody's journey is different. But this is a good tool for you to actually learn how to make money online because it goes in depth. Like it dig down deep in the roots on how you could get out of your own way, on how you can have the entrepreneurship mindset of how you can make content that actually converts into money, on how you can really monetize on these social medias, and it teaches you multiple streams of income. Like I said, I make money from affiliate marketing and I make money from digital marketing and my content. So inside of that, it's going to show you everything. It's going to show you all those things that I'm making money from. It's going to show you. So I just had to get over. I just had to let that out, y'all, because I don't want to be on this videos giving y'all tips and tricks and steps of how you could become your better self. September through December and not actually give you some kind of resource, some kind of tool that could really help you. So I pray that this helps you. And if you are ready to start your digital marketing journey, meaning that you are ready to go ahead and start selling digital products, I have a digital product vault for you. It has over 300 plus digital products inside of it. And all you got to do is pick from those digital products and you can resell them as your own, get all the profit from them. You get what I'm saying? I got that down below too. It's gonna be the done for you digital product vault. So go ahead and click that, y'all, and you could have access to over 300 digital products that's already made. Woo! And these are digital products that's already selling on the market too. So you don't need to worry about doing additional research to see, what's profitable, what's not profitable. These are already profitable. They're already in demand, and they are really gonna help you. I know they will. I got a good feeling. So y'all, if y'all would have any more questions, I'm gonna link my email down below too because I really want to help you on your journey. I'll even help you for free. You get what I'm saying? Don't forget to get my free guide. It's gonna show you and it's really gonna break things down for you on how I'm able to make money as a caregiver of three from my phone. And I'm speaking in the name of Jesus that more money will come towards me and towards you. More sales are gonna come and we are gonna be financially free before this year is out. Hey. So y'all, I'm gonna end this video here. I'm gonna get off of work in just a minute. It's 10:34. Oh, y'all gotta go. But I love y'all. I see y'all in my next video. Peace out.